Guys, we are not going to do a normal long episode today. This is going to be short and sweet, and we're going to get a chance to share with you some of what we'd like your help with. We want you to let us know where you've seen blessings in 2020 for next week's live stream.
We know it's been a hard year for a lot of people. No one's had a completely easy year this year. I think 100% didn't work out the way we expected, but we also know that there's been a lot of good that's happened this year. So we want to spend some time dwelling in that as well as we enter this holiday season and celebrate Christmas here at SFG.
And our goal for next week's episode is we're going to have some fun, some financial fun with Christmas.
Yes,
and what's happened with Christmas and how we think about it. But we also want to share where you all have seen blessings this year. Like is somewhat obvious in this poor Christmas shirt I'm wearing. You can tell that I've had plenty to eat this year. One thing we've not been short on in the Addams household is food that will make me fat. So if you're wondering why it looks like I'm fatter.
We were just saying that you've just been giving thanks since July, right?
Most people start Thanksgiving in November, and I just started in March of this year. So with that, what we want to do is have you share with us some stories of great things that have happened for you and your family. Here we are. We think in the waning days of the pandemic as the vaccine begins to roll out that some of the fervor in the country around the election is starting to settle down. And we're getting a chance to complete 2020 and go into a great 2021. But I think for all of our hopes, we would hope 2021 is this amazing year without things like fire tornadoes, worldwide pandemic, contested presidential election, weird economic outcomes with the stock
really
market.
Hope that there's no contested presidential election in 2021.
Yeah. There should be no contested. Yeah, we're not even having an election in 2021, so we would hope that wouldn't be the case. Who knows? But with that, we have had a heck of a year of 2020, up to and including an asteroid that came near the Earth. I think it not hitting the Earth was an omen toward it's probably going to be a pretty decent 2021. But it's going to be easy.
Don't forget Tiger King. We all lived through Tiger King.
Lived through Tiger King. Man, Tiger King lived through me. Like that. That's such a great show. So perhaps, Corey, you've shared it before, but maybe you'd share one of your biggest blessings here in 2020 to give people a sense of what we're thinking of.
Mm-hmm. So if you were going to answer our call, you just email us at info@sfgway.com
or message us on Facebook
LinkedIn, Twitter, really any way you know how to.
In the comments below on this video.
And just, I would type something like, my wife and I are very excited to welcome our first child and baby girl into the world in February. And there we go.
That is a good one. I would say I have this fun thing. We've been relatively uninterrupted on the school front because of homeschooling the kids. And probably one of the biggest blessings, even amidst the pandemic, I got to go out on an RV trip with the family that lasted a couple of months. We made it all the way to Chicago to see Corey.
Yeah.
That scrapped our 1-year RV trip. That was our original plan. We were going to be on the road for an entire year, seeing the country, all the major sites. And yet, of course, because of the pandemic, a lot of those sites being closed, some states having lockdowns in a way that don't allow RVers to camp in those states. And yet we ended up with this incredible year. An incredible year of the kids continuing to blossom. An incredible year of us getting some decent RV travel time. And the ability to complete the year as we grew Sound Financial Group and grew our family, our let's just say army of you who are out there on a daily basis working to produce your future. One of the things I would have you consider, hey, I love it. Todd McDonald said, nice sweaters. So thanks for that, Todd. But
Thank you.
But so that I'll add that to my blessing list, which is this incredible set of Christmas pajama my wife gets us every single year. I will give you guys a look. This is this year's. I'm showing you guys last year's, but mine this year is this super cozy, all red, and has Christmas pants with it. The whole family gets them every year, and we get our pictures in front of the Christmas tree at the house. But it's a year that's challenged a ton of people, and so especially those of you who've had the most challenges, I'd have you just let us know, where have your blessings been? Email it to us. We're going to read them on our upcoming episode. So what I want you to think about is the kind of hope and the kind of learning and the gift it could be to somebody else that you would write in and just in a few sentences articulate something that was a blessing to you this year. Now, this next episode, we're going to be reading them live on air. We will keep you anonymous if you wish. We will scream your name from the mountaintops if you wish. So let us know. We will tilt toward anonymous if you don't tell us. So, Corey, anything else we want to let people know just about the upcoming episode and how we hope to finish the year?
It's also going to be an episode like any other we do, some great financial content, and we might even get a little fired up about what we learned. In fact, and this is for you, Todd, while we always try to start out nice, can't guarantee that we won't get a
I don't know. I think we would not have guessed when we started a podcast years ago that we would be saying at some point we might get naughty on open airwaves, but we might get naughty.
Financially speaking, that's all.
I've asked Jordan to give me a bleep button so that I could go. I probably wouldn't actually curse, but I'd love for you all to think that I'm cursing all the time and just have him beep random words where curse words don't even belong and just leave people to wonder, like, is Paul cursing in some new and inventive way? Probably. So with that, we wish you guys the best of the next week, getting ready for Christmas, taking some time. If you have our cell phone numbers, feel free to text us personally. We want to get to all those stories. We want to share them with the world. We want you guys to be able to finish 2020 not looking at the dumpster fire the year felt like it was at times. But even if it was a dumpster fire for you, look for the gems. Look for the good. Us focusing on that as we finish the year could probably be no better Christmas miracle. And we hope that for all of you in the coming week, that you continue to be blessed, that your family continues to be healthy, and that you would come back at 7 a.m. next Tuesday and join us for the live stream. We're just going to go for like 20, 30 minutes max. And what we hope is that you're sharing it live on the live stream and being able to celebrate with others who've sent in their stories to the show. So with that, from your team of household financial officers over at Sound Financial Group, we hope that this will help you design